Hi, my name is Rich Hanlon. I'm the pastor at Athens United Methodist Church in Athens, Pennsylvania, and I welcome you to this week's pre-sermon Bible study video. And this is the week in which we celebrate Christmas. And so I invite you to open up to the beginning of chapter 2 of the Gospel according to Luke. And I'd like to read for us the first 7 verses of Luke chapter 2. At that time, the Roman Emperor Augustus decreed that a census should be taken throughout the Roman Empire. All returned to their own ancestral towns to register for this census. And because Joseph was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judea, David's ancient home. He traveled there from the village of Nazareth in Galilee. He took with him Mary, his fiancée, who was now obviously pregnant. And while they were there, the time came for her baby to be born. She gave birth to her first child, a son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no lodging available for them. This is the word of God for the people of God. Let's all say thanks be to God. And so, last week, when the news came out that our northern tier hospitals had no room for new COVID patients, perhaps, like me, you called to mind the Christmas story that we've just heard. The story goes that on the night of Jesus' birth, he was laid in a manger because there was no lodging available for Mary and Joseph. I think it's typical for us to have a knee-jerk reaction that says something like, if they only knew that this little family was God's VIPs, they'd have given them a room. That it must have been somebody's fault that Jesus didn't have a warm house to be born into that night. But what if it was nobody's fault? What if it was just a present reality of the way things were at that time? What if it was crowded everywhere? Jesus was laid in a manger because there was no lodging available for his family. What if it was nobody's fault? It's easy to become quick to cast blame for the reasons why there may be no rooms available in our hospitals at present for us and for our loved ones. But what if it's nobody's fault? What if it's just a present reality of the way things currently are? What if we choose not to cast blame? What if we choose to exercise grace? To recommit to honoring Jesus during his birthday celebration by sharing his grace and his mercy with our neighbors? Our hospitals are filled. It's more important than ever that we live in a way that helps to keep our neighbors healthy. I got a new mask I want to show you. It actually has the Christmas story depicted on the front of it. So I ordered it several weeks ago. I'm glad it came in time for Christmas. Well, as you celebrate this Christmas season, wear a mask. Keep some distance between you and your neighbors. Limit the number of interactions you have with groups of people as much as possible. You'll never know the lives you may have saved, or how your responsible actions may have helped hospital staff to keep up with a very challenging situation. I hope you'll consider participating in our Christmas Eve church services this week. Our Christmas Eve service will be held via Zoom at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, December 23rd. Join that service at 7 o'clock p.m. if you'd like to watch Charlie Brown's Christmas together before church starts. 2 Christmas Eve services will be held via Facebook live stream on Thursday, December 24th, one at 5 o'clock p.m., the other at 7 o'clock p.m. The link for both of those services can be found on the church's Facebook page. And I hope to see you at some or more of these 3 Christmas services that are being offered by Athens United Methodist Church. I'm wishing you and your family a very meaningful observance of the Christmas season. And may the light of Jesus shine for you.